Welcome to the Illinois Bass Nation Youth Series presented by Shimano. We'd also like to thank our sponsors. Sublimeware USA is our big bass sponsor. Bedford Sales and Outdoors is our Team of the Year sponsor. Mark Nemec State Farm is our award sponsor. And Pro Vinyl and Precision Tint and Vinyl is a platinum sponsor. Guys and girls, if you have any issues on the water this weekend, emergency or non-emergency, please contact Mr. Christie at 630-816-1527. He is our tournament director at this tournament. Just want to remind everybody that all the important information on this tournament can be found on the homepage of the tournament on Fishing Chaos, where we're at right now. You guys can see we have our times, our rules link right above here. There's rules up top. Okay, all of our times are listed on here. Our off limits and staging map are also on here. We're going to be fishing for 5 fish, 12 inches, smallmouth and largemouth, okay? Remember, there is no courtesy bump, so if somebody has a question about your board, please come up and check it against ours in the morning before takeoff. Just so everybody's clear, with no meeting in play, we are going to start our check-in at 5:30 in the morning. All boats are to be in the water by 6:30 a.m. We're going to take off at 6:45. Juniors are due back in at 2:15, and high school flight 1 is due back in at 2:45. Okay. Again, like I said before, the off-limit areas are going to be in the map there, and just remember, it's going to be upper and lower Brown Lake is off limits at any posted or restricted areas in this tournament. Okay. We'll go to our staging map real quick here. Okay, so as everybody can see, in the AM check-in, you guys are going to pull around and you're going to check in right at the ramp. So pre-tournament check-in will be done at the ramp prior to launching. Do not launch before the tournament director checks you in. At that time, they'll do a live well check. Will be checked at the ramp prior to launching by some of the tournament officials. Every boat should have a ribbon on your trolling motor prior to takeoff, indicating that your live wells have been checked. If you do not have a ribbon on your trolling motor, please notify the tournament director. Upon takeoff, we'll be doing a rolling takeoff, just like Bassmaster events. Your number will be called. We expect you to roll past the dock and idle out before taking off. Okay. You receive a number card in the morning at your check-in. You guys are to hold this card up and display it as you're taking off and driving past the dock, so we know what boat you are. And just remember, guys and girls, we will not wait for you, so you should know who you are in front of and behind. Okay, so share your boat numbers with everybody. I want to remind a couple key safety points for everybody. Life jackets must also be worn when the combustible engine is running, and everyone must be seated in the cockpit area, not on the front or back deck on any raised seats. Juniors must wear your PFDs the entire duration of the tournament. Your red and green nav lights in your 360 must remain on until you arrive at your first location or if weather conditions dictate. Okay, on the PM check-in, when you guys are post-tournament, check-in will be done at a designated location at the end of the dock where we're calling numbers. At that time, you must check in with the tournament official at there and get confirmation that they have checked your boat in. Okay, failure to do so will result in penalty and or possibly disqualification. All right, weigh-in. Scales will open 15 minutes after the end of the tournament. No early fish will be weighed in. Bags will be available once the scales are open. So please remember that. Don't come up right away and ask for that. 15 minutes after your times are in, flights are in, that's when the scales will open. You can come get bags. Okay. Please only use the weigh-in bags with the mesh liners that are provided by IBN. Okay, this is critical for fish care for everybody. Okay, and as you guys can see on the staging map here, as we talked about, you know, your staging area, your takeoff, it shows all that stuff, shows your parking area, okay, and then it'll show where the morning check-in is at, and then obviously you guys can see where the trailer is at down in the bottom right-hand corner, okay? All right, rules. Failure to follow rules by any anglers or coaches may result in being penalized and or disqualified. Anglers and coaches are responsible for knowing and understanding them. Rules can be found on the tournament homepage on Fishing Chaos, like we pointed out earlier. Coaches, please make sure you know and are following the coach's rules for the level you are coaching, okay? That's high school or junior, and those are on there in the appropriate sections, okay? Remain 50 yards off any anchored boats. Anchored boats, I want to remind you, you guys are responsible for announcing that you are anchored out to an approaching boat. Don't just anticipate or expect that they know it. So be courteous to each other when you let them know that, and just kind of just politely say, hey guys, we're anchored out. Appreciate it if you guys stay off us, okay? And I also want to remind everybody that you are always supposed to have your proof of insurance with you. You may randomly be checked. Okay, no proof of insurance, no fish, no exceptions. It's in the rules. And as always, guys, I know it's not applicable to this tournament, but I want to remind everybody that boats 1 and 2 are always checked at state tournaments. So All right, protests. All protests must be in writing and presented to the tournament director within 10 minutes of the scales closing. Okay. To wrap this up, guys and girls, I want to remind everybody to please remember sportsmanship both on and off the water to fellow competitors and non-competitors. Okay. If you have any questions, please contact myself or Tournament Director Scott Christie at the number I announced earlier. And the only other notes I have for everybody is to mention that your national dues are now due. Okay, they have reset the portal as of September 1st. So just a reminder to everybody that you are to pay your national dues. Failure to pay the national dues can result in you not being eligible to fish. So if you have any problems or questions, contact Tim Moore, 708-516-9891. Talk to your coaches, have them contact me, or your parents if they have any questions regarding the matter. Okay. If anybody does not receive a boat number by maybe 2 or 3 p.m. this afternoon, again, please contact myself or Mr. Christie, and we'll get that information to you. But those all should be coming out this afternoon about 2 or 3 p.m. Thanks, and we look forward to seeing everybody in the morning. Have a great day.